Hi, Sugar Pies. I'm back. Hello. Anywho, yeah, this is going to work so much better for me to tell you guys this story. So I'm going to wait a sec and let you guys come back in. That was in the other chat. There was a couple of you. I will wait for a sec. Let you guys come in. Anywho, while I'm waiting, let me reiterate to anybody who was not in the previous chat or anybody, watching this playback and not the previous one. Today, I am talking about a story, and I wanted to use Restream instead of StreamYard because on here, I can pop up like pictures and shit for you guys to see. And I think that'll help with the storytelling, you know what I mean? Anywho, I want to tell you guys a story today about this woman who was a real woman. Her name is Mary Stockum. And she lived around, my neck of the woods, around this area. In the mid to late 1800s, early 1900s, somewhere around in there. I'm not quite sure the exact date that she lived. But hello, Annabella. There you are, dear. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that today and tell you guys the story. It's been handed down as a little ghost story, whatever, for many, many years. And Mary Stockum is supposedly a witch. So, anywho, hang on. Hang on, guys. It's been a while since I used this. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a minute since I used this. Let me pull up. Well, I'll just read this. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. So I'll read this little thing to you. Ahem. 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 Oh, wow. This is nothing like what, this is already nothing like the wise tale that I was told. Mary Stockham's second husband killed her retarded daughter. When her husband was hanged, she was furious and vowed revenge. Okay. One by one, her remaining 9 kids started washing away and dying. Okay, so that coincides with the story. Apparently from a fever. After the 5th had died, the town fathers had the woman burned as a witch. Okay, she was burned. When a 6th died, they dug her up, cut off her head, and buried it outside the cemetery. Shortly after the children stopped dying. You know what that sounds like? It just sounded like she was just like a murderer. Not like they were like, she's a witch, da 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 da. You know how people were back in those times. Anyway, today the graveyard is supposed to be haunted by Stockum. who is searching for her head and her children. Okay, that's the story. See, I couldn't remember exactly how the story went, but anywho, hunters in the area regularly see the ghost. Once a young couple parked in the graveyard to wait. God, see, it is so tiny I can barely read it. Once a young couple parked in the graveyard to look for the ghost. The guy thought he saw something and went to look. When he returned to the car, he found his girlfriend pale and hysterical. The ghost had come to the car, the girl said, and asked her to follow her. What do you want? The girl asked. And whatever the witch had said was too horrible for the woman to repeat. Like I said, I have been out there. Here, let me pull up some of the pictures of the tombstones and shit. Hang on. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. I'm sorry. I want to see. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. So, oh man, I can't make it bigger? Anyway, this is I can't tell if it's, I'm pretty sure it is. See, I don't think it's hers. I think that is one of her husbands, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that this isn't even a graveyard. I have been told that it was just where they put the old stones and like they were replaced with new or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, let me see if I can find a good one. Oh, okay. This is that right there is not the scary one where we used to go. This is like just a normal graveyard, I think. And this is the scary, where it's scary. Okay, 1913. Okay, so I was right. Around. I need to find more, though, more information here. That must have been one of her children. See, see all that crumbly? Like, yeah, I think it's probably from assholes, you know what I mean? There's a lot of assholes that go out there and like to deface stuff but I'm pretty sure where the scary graveyard is, where we used to party and everything, I'm pretty sure that is just where they took like the old gravestones and put out there. I don't think it was like they cut her head off, dug her up, cut her head off, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Back in those times, people were kind of ignorant. So maybe they were like, she's a witch. Anyway, I'm going to try and see if I can find a better story. Can you guys still hear me all right? I always worry, like, when I click off there. Okay. Here. Oh, well, I'm giving away. I just doxed myself. Oh, well, who cares? I ain't scared of none of you. We just clicked on that. Let's see. Let's see about this one. Huh. Okay, let's see. When Mary C. Stockum was born on January 28th, hey, that's 4 days after my birthday, 1878, in Adams Township, Coshocton, Ohio, United States. I mean, whatever, I don't give a shit. They were the parents of at least 2 sons. She lived in Tuscarawas Township, Coshocton, Ohio, United States for about 20 years. She died on April 15th, 1966 in Coshocton, Ohio. Okay. Oh, wow. So this was in the 60s she died. What? Wait a minute. This is not adding up with the story I was told. I'll F that. I don't feel like doing that. Here we go. We'll just look at this. Why don't we? You guys. I'm sorry, guys. Quiet. I'm this is basically where I live, this one. That's interesting. Because this little village, this little tiny, I guess you go, I don't know what's considered a village or what's considered a town or whatever. I mean, it's really small little, but it's called Bouquet Village. And I'm pretty sure, whoa. I remember. Okay, we're not talking about that story today, but that I'll save for another day. Roscoe Village. I highly recommend going and checking that out. Why can't I read the story? I'm sorry, I'm being quiet right now. I thought I could actually read the story, but I guess not. Oh, somebody did a video. I wonder who. Let's see.
When your door is always open, so
Oh, shut up.
the same great prices, deals, and
Hang on, let me see if this is working.
the same
great prices, deals, and... Hello?
Okay.
Welcome to Legends of. Today, we are looking at a legend of Ohio, the legend of Mary Stockum. Mary Stockum was a mother of 9 children. One of Mary's children...
Okay, so this graveyard is not the one. This is like the actual graveyard. Like where many people, you know what I mean, is buried, shit like that. This is not where we used to go party, and I'm sure people probably did go there and, you know, be douchebags, but we weren't one of them. We went to the one in the deep woods. Anywho, I'll continue to watch this because I did not know that somebody made a YouTube video. Let's see.
Was mentally disabled, and her second husband, not wanting to care for a mentally disabled child, killed the young girl. Now, when the town found out, they were pissed, and they hung her second husband.
As they should be. I mean, that is unbelievably fucked up. Oh, I don't want to deal with a mentally retarded child, so I'm just going to kill it. Like, no, stupid. Just go find a different fucking wife then, you douchebag. Ugh. Anywho.
Now, one would think that Mary would be relieved that the man who killed her daughter was dead. But not Mary. In fact, she vowed revenge on the townspeople for killing her husband. It was already rumored that Mary had been into witchcraft, and shortly after the death of her husband, her children began to fall ill, and one after one died. After the 5th child died, the townspeople...
Honestly, she was probably slowly feeding them. You know how much housing people do? What the fuck? She was probably slowly killing them, like poisoning their food and shit. And they were, honestly, that's probably what it was. Anyway, I'll keep letting this guy go because this, yeah, travel with Austin. Huh. Never heard of him.
Discovered that she had been poisoning her own children. Mary was accused of witchcraft and supposedly burned at the stake. Despite her death, a 6th child got sick and died. The townspeople, still expecting witchcraft, dug up Mary and cut off her head, burying it away from the body.
That is so stupid. That is so... I can't believe how ignorant people were, like, back then. Like, oh, they're like, oh no, you know, she couldn't be killing her kid. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be witchcraft. You know, I don't know. People were ignorant back in the day.
It is reported that no more kids got sick, and one kid that was already sick got better.
Yeah,
However,
because they weren't getting poisoned anymore. Duh. The other ones were just, you know, it was just too late. But the ones getting better, it's like, okay, yeah, she was not poisoning him anymore. A derp.
This is just the first part of the legend. You see, it is said today that if you visit the cemetery Mary was buried in, late at night, you'll see Mary walking the cemetery, looking for her head, attempting to bring it back to her body, and to restore her witchy powers. Many have reported seeing her ghost walking the cemetery, and there is even one account of Mary's ghost trying to get a teen girl to follow her into the woods late at night. Would you be brave enough to walk the cemetery at night? Or are you scared you may run into the witchy ghost of Mary?
Huh. I wonder if anybody else has made videos about it. Interesting. Let's see if there's any more. I'm interested to see if anybody else. Oh, a lot of people have. See, look at me. I was trying to be original, but I was like, nobody's heard about this. Oh. Now this is where, okay, this is what we want to see. This is where I'm pretty sure the partying happened all the time.
But
this can't be it.
You guys are going down. This is natural selection. This is a. Hey, dude, we gotta go up here. We gotta go up here.
This can't be her grave, though.
Yes.
No way it's this.
No, listen, dude. Fuck.
Yep, this is it. This.
Listen, you guys are falling.
This one is way out in the woods. Way out in the woods. And this is where we used to drive and go late at night and party and hang out and ghost hunt. Like these guys are doing now is what we would do too. Take pictures and audio recordings and shit like that. Like never really found anything interesting though. What the fuck? Why is that person in their window? Weirdo. Okay. I mean, I guess it's their window, but I feel like they're staring at me, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is what we used to do.
Fallen graves that fall with the earth. Is this crazy?
Look at this though, bro. Bro. Elma Stockton. Who's that?
That's her aunt. That's her aunt.
Emma.
I don't know if it's her aunt or not. I don't know if these dudes are like, they know, like, you know what I mean? But it could be. I mean, it looks like they live to be pretty old, so it probably is.
Dude, this is the graveyard, dude. I'm telling you.
Bro, look. Why are all these Stocktons?
Because people trust them. Dude, we gotta go there.
This is...
Dude.
Hold on,
It's
which
gonna
one
be
is
risky to go over there.
Grave at Cody.
Dude, we have to go over there. We have to go over there.
Which one is this? Free Frederick Stockton. Who's Frederick?
Uncle. So we have to go over there.
Who knocked all this shit over, though?
Okay, look. We always thought it was a graveyard and people knocked shit over and stuff like that. But honestly, I'm almost positive that it was just a dumping place where they went and dumped like old stones and replaced them with new ones. I think. I don't know. It could be the other way around because a lot of hoodlums used to go out there. They don't anymore because the road's washed out. But anywho, let me keep going.
Listen.
Yeah, more than 4.
Yeah, but nobody gets killed in cases.
Yo, listen.
They get scared.
Yo, listen.
What's up, bro?
What? These motherfuckers got to be mad that people knock their shit over. Because look, this was definitely meant to be on top.
Oh, hell yeah.
Her uncle.
This is Frederick.
All right.
I'm sorry, but that's so funny. He's like, these motherfuckers gotta be mad. That was kind of funny. He's like, this thing's supposed to be on top. I mean, maybe, could be, I don't know. And then again, like I said, it could be just a dumping ground for old stones and new stones were, put in. But we'll see.
All right. Let's stop disrespecting their grades.
Look here.
I'm gonna walk up 100 yards.
These guys are
Stop them. This is them.
These guys are way too loud if they're trying to catch any kind of recordings or any kind of footage, like at all. They're way too loud. I mean, I'm not a professional ghost hunter, but these dudes, they're way too loud. Anywho, let's keep watching.
No, listen, Shane. We're Shane.
This is them,
Shane.
though.
We're
Look,
trespassing.
Stockum.
Shane, if there's ghosts, we're
Dude,
trespassing on their grave.
Mary Stockum.
We're
It's over here.
No, but we gotta find Mary though.
But we're trespassing. She doesn't want anybody here. They don't want anybody here. I'm getting really
Mary's
hot. I'm getting hot. I'm
These
getting
look
hot.
like a bunch of
Please.
young kids. Hopefully they're respectful and don't fuck anything up.
Head and her body.
And this is 5 years ago, though.
I don't care. 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 Please, can we just go back?
Two different graves, yeah.
Can we just go to the garage and get drunk, please?
And apparently, at night, you can see 5 graves from her children that she killed.
I don't care. I want to go to the garage and drink.
No, you guys are in good position right now. I can feel it. It's around this area.
So where
Hold on, hold my beer.
B, you have to stay with us.
Let me
B,
lock
you
in
have
the
to
night
stay with
vision.
us.
Let me lock in the night
is this
vision.
Mary? We just need to find Mary.
This is what we used to do for fun. I mean, not we, me, and these. I don't know who the hell these guys are, but this is what a teenager, early adulthood. This was what we would do for fun. Anyway, okay.
Where's Mary, though?
Shane,
Can you hold that?
I don't know where the car is.
It's recording, so can you hold it?
I don't know where the car
I
is.
don't care where the car is.
I do.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, shit. Here, why don't you... Here, give me the machete thing.
Hold on. See right down here.
Dude, someone's coon dog.
Right here. What's this?
Okay, it's old guys. There's a couple old guys and there's a couple younger guys. I mean, those guys looked older. I don't know.
Cody, shut the fuck up. Shut up. B, point toward the ground. B, point your light toward the ground.
Margaret Stockum Jr.
Jesus, this kid.
Please.
Shut up.
No, I'm not.
I'm going.
No, stop.
I'm sorry, but these guys are kind of annoying. At least the kid holding the camera is kind of. I don't know who they are, but damn. Anyway, I'm going to get through this for you. I mean, I am still pretty interested if they find it. I'm pretty sure it's not that deep into the woods, though. I'm pretty sure it's like right there along the wood line when you first pull in. They went down over the hill into the woods a little ways where there are some, but I'm pretty sure hers is along the wood line, if I'm not mistaken.
You follow.
Find that shit.
Go down and find her.
I'm staying up here with B.
Bro, what's this? Oh, it's a Mickey's bottle. Hold on. Cody, hold up. Cody, hold up, bro. What the fuck was that? I hear something over here.
How can you hear anything when you guys are tromping so loudly and being so loud? Anywho.
That's me. I'm trying to read.
Cody, keep on. Bro, this is nasty. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I got the night vision going. Dude, it's around here somewhere.
Hey, come here, come here. I'm gonna shut the light. And we're gonna be quiet.
Oh, night
What the fuck
vision.
they do.
Just hug my back. Hug my back.
Good.
I'll follow.
Here we go.
Here, hug my back.
You ready?
Here, hug my back.
Cody,
Right?
no, don't. Just stay here. See
Hug my
what
back so we don't fall.
they, see what they do.
Here, let's walk. Let's walk. Hug my back.
Hey, good. See what they do.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Are they gonna find it or not?
Cody, stop. See what they do. Stop.
Hey, we found something.
Don't whisper. Don't whistle anymore. Just shut up. Don't do anything. You ready? Yeah. Don't do anything. Gotcha.
Come on.
Where are you guys at?
Did somebody fart?
Shut the fuck up.
I'll make it work. Watch.
Was that a fart that I heard?
Where are you guys at?
Yeah, he just said, I farted. Hang on. I'm sorry. It was like, oh, I farted. That was about the most entertaining part of this. Listen to that again. Oh, I farted.
Where are you guys at?
I thought I told you to shut the fuck up.
I'll make it work. Watch.
Oh my God. I farted.
Alright, you guys come back. You guys are down at the creek, right?
Oh,
I thought you guys said come down to the creek.
Are you at the creek?
I thought you guys said come to the creek.
Come down to the creek.
Yeah, come to the creek. We heard come to the creek. We're stuck in the creek.
oh, I just now noticed up at the top, this one is an old friend of mine. His name's Eric. I was really good friends with him and his woman, and we had a friend group that we like. Speaking of underground music and stuff like that, we'd go to concerts together and put together like local little shows and stuff. And let's watch it. Wow, that was 15 years ago.
Mary Stockham's gravesite.
There it is.
This isn't hers.
Oh, wait. Nope, it isn't. It isn't.
Hers is in the center of those trees, but the headstone is down over yonder hill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You got it. See, my people know what they're doing. It looked like my friend's Steph was over.
Boy's grave. Walter Stockum, 6 years old.
See, he knows what he's doing.
Mother. Wilbert, 3 years old.
Aw.
There's more gravestones up on the hill. You can't read any of them. But this is where Mary Stockham's body is supposedly buried. There's part of a headstone in between all these trees.
Uh-huh.
The headstone is down over the hill on the other side of the fence.
Yep.
Supposedly with her head.
Okay. Okay.
Of course, some asshole kids have came out here and knocked down every single headstone.
Yeah, it's even worse. It looks even worse. Like this looks. This is when it was in decent shape. Like I'd say I haven't been there for about probably 8 years, maybe give or take. And it looks rough, more rough than that does.
Books. Story goes, Mary Stockham's kids died of a fever, some kind of sickness, wasted away. The townspeople decided she was a witch and buried her. 2 more of her kids had died. They dug her up, cut her head off, and put it on the other side of the fence. She's supposed to be...
He's very straight to the point. This is the story that I have heard, though, that has been passed down from, this is what we heard anyway.
Seen out here looking for her head. People I know from the family tell me this is all just a myth. What had happened is her headstone ended up rolling from them trees down over the hill up against the fence. And that supposedly started the story that her head was buried on one side of the fence and her body on the other. Over the years, it has made its way down here.
See, now, how I recall it is there's another cemetery, which I showed you at the beginning, that was like a nice cemetery, like nice-ish for being old, And that is supposed to be where her body is, and her head is out there where these guys are right now, is how I interpreted it, how I remember it anyway.
But this is supposed to be Mary Stockham's headstone.
There it is.
Some
Okay.
pretty rose on it. Her house.
I thought it had her name on it, though. You know what? That's not it. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Because it has her name on the stone.
Is supposed to be about 100 feet in this direction, 100 yards in this direction, I'm sorry. Good luck finding it. So here it is, Mary Stockham's grave. I don't know who the other headstone is. We'll assume her husband or something.
Out of breath. Oh yeah, definitely. It is a really creepy story. It used to creep me out when I was little too, like big time. It would tweak us all out. Are you out of breath, buddy? Well, that was an abrupt end. Let's see. Okay. I mean, these are old as shit, but my mother actually took some pictures out there by Mary's grave and captured some mist that looks very much like a woman from the 1800s. Funny thing was, there was no fog that night. They were not smoking, and the temperature wasn't cold enough to make their breath visible. She's really into this stuff, so thank you for posting this. Okay. I went there today at like 2 a.m., and it was a letdown, really. Nothing happened except the infamous handprint she allegedly leaves. The handprint didn't match up to the hands of anyone with us, and it was really small. So that was pretty cool. We ended up walking for like 2 hours searching for her house, too. Yeah, I've heard supposedly like something about children's handprints being on your like your car window or some shit. We went there at night drunk as a hoot, and I swear she tripped me as I was running through the graveyard. True story, I'll never go back. See, nothing weird ever happened with me and my people. This is the old St. John Lutheran Cemetery, which at one time also had a church on the grounds. My great-grandfather, Peter Gosser, and his brother and father are buried here. You actually videoed his headstone in this video. Yeah, oh, well, maybe. I don't know. Too bad this cemetery has been destroyed. I think the trustees of Linton Township just gave up trying to maintain it. Too bad some idiot had to burn down the original Royal Chapel too. Okay. So there used to be a church out there. Man, that would be cool. That's a cool spot for a little church. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Huh. But that stone that he said was Mary's is not Mary's. Mary actually has her name on her. Like I looked in my old on my old Facebook to see if I could find a picture of it because I know I've taken pictures of it before, but I couldn't find it. I've been there with weed boards, partied there at night, creepy sometimes, but nothing right. Exactly. Her house is still there, but not where I thought it was. See, I never seen her house, but that was 14 years ago. Do a video where the house is. I don't even know. You can't even get back to there anymore. Been there a few times, took some pics, and came up with some blue like smoke and in the woods and a long-tailed white streak. Never heard nothing though. Yeah, I've heard like animal noises like coyotes and shit like that, but nothing weird ever happened to me. I remember that, but forget where this is. What burial place is this? We saw her when we were there 50 some years ago. They really need to clean that place. It used to be real pretty. Yeah. Were you by yourself? Because I swear at 10 you can see someone. Yeah. Yeah, that was Steph. That was his girlfriend, Steph. That was a ghost. No, it was Stephanie. It was definitely Steph. I could tell that coat, like she was very much into the goth thing, and that's why her and I clicked so much. That was my gothy vampire slutty chick days. Brody Philibom and others and I knocked it down the river. Okay. Famo, you've just made a confession to vandalism. Right? What an idiot. Oh, and of course, please learn to speak proper English. Yonder hill, them trees. Who fucking cares? Who cares? That's that's not even just like a Coshocton thing, like Ohio thing. That's just like, you know, country people say that. Down yonder way, whatever. But of course, you always gotta have some douchebag. But anyway, that's oh my god. That's the story of Mary Stockum. Those were the graves. How long have I been on here? Okay. All right. Anywho, yes, that's the story. Interesting little you know, ghost story, I guess, that has been going on for years and years. And I wanted to show or share it with you guys because it's pretty cool. Anyway, okay. Next we will maybe talk about, around here in my neck of the woods. Yeah, no problem, Annabella. I thought it was a pretty cool story. I might have to start using Restream so I can pop up videos and shit and show you guys some stuff instead of just having to sit here and listen to me. We'll just use StreamYard for, when I'm just chatting, doing a little chit-chatty, watty, whatever. But okay, babes. That was that. Next time, maybe maybe I should rename this to just like Sarah's Story Time or something like that. Ghost Stories with Sarah. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't really like. I mean, we like true crime and stuff, and I know that that will draw people in. But it's crime because she was, committed a crime, and so did her husband and shit like that. And they were, I'm glad that you did. That's all. I'm very happy to hear that. I was hoping that this was not boring. But yeah, we'll do it. Maybe this will be we'll rename the series. It'll be Ghost Stories or something. Story Time. Sarah's Ghost Stories, whatever. I don't know. I'll think of something to name it. But all right, darling. Next time, maybe we'll talk about Colonel Bouquet and the camp here. And yeah, look up there's a lot of things I could look up and from around these parts that I would love to share with you guys. And I will be doing that. So yeah. Next Tuesday, we'll do maybe we'll do it on I really want to still do the True Crime Tuesdays. I do. I still want to do the True Crime Tuesdays and talk about like all the true crime bullshit that we're into. But hi Amanda, I'm sorry you're late, dear. You'll have to watch the playback because I told a pretty cool story about a ghost story. It's okay, babe. It's all right. No big deal. Just watch the playback. I'm sure a lot of people will watch the playback. That's usually where all the views come from, is the playback. But yeah, this will be, I'll leave this as a True Crime Tuesday, whatever. But I think we'll start doing like a ghost story series, maybe on Wednesday or something like that. And I want to be more professional. I want to be more consistent for you guys. And I need to get my shit together here. I will. I will eventually. I was so thirsty. Okay, Annabella, my darling, beautiful, fabulous. Thank you for hanging out and listening to me. The Voice, if you're still there, thank you for listening. Anybody who listened. Amanda, I'm sorry. I'm hopping off here right as you hop on. I apologize. But I love you, girl, and I appreciate you. Since I'm on Restream, I don't have outro music, so whatever. But, oh, yes. And how could I forget? Anybody watching the playback, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah! You're such babe. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll do a ghost story tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk about Bouquet Village, Colonel Bouquet, and whatever tomorrow. Maybe we'll do that. Tomorrow I'll come with a ghost story for you guys. Okay? Love you, Amanda. Mwah! You have a wonderful day too. And you too, Annabella. All right. If I don't see you on the YouTube streets, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Wait. I almost forgot to wish every single one of you health, wealth, success, and happiness so much. And I am sending you all protective energy, positive energy, all of it. Sending every single one of you that are listening to my voice right now. I send you protections over your whole house. All of your houses are protected. And positive energy and love energy, all of it. Okay? Because I love you. Mwah! Bye-bye.